Hey everyone, so excited for you to get started using BlogPronto. I'm Callan, I'm the one that created it, and yeah, just super excited for just make it easy to create blog posts in Bubble. So I'll walk you through how to get started. You'll essentially go to blogpronto.com. It's going to be easy. I'm already logged in up here, but you'll see a button to get started, and then there's multiple spots within there where you can find your way down this path. So you'll fill out the form with your name, email, password, and that will continue you through the Stripe checkout flow. What paying for this license gets you is essentially, one, a lot of just work on my end going through, like, just save time. Publishing, editing, deleting, scheduling, blog posts. It's all handled through Ghost CMS, which is awesome and used by hundreds of thousands of websites. It's the best one out there, and it allows you to connect to your API connector and your backend workflows. It's where it's extremely customizable for your use cases. And for your existing Bubble app, you don't need to create like a new template or anything like that. You also get video tutorials, templates for your blogs. I'm a UX designer, have been for years, so you get the benefit of that. And it allows you access for one user and / one Bubble app. So, yep, go ahead, create on Stripe, and after you do that, it's going to kick you back out to your freshly created BlogPronto account, and you'll also just have been sent an email to finish creating your account in the BlogPronto editor. So that's kind of the key piece to keep in mind is you have this part, which is blogpronto.com. This is where you handle your setup, your endpoints, your subscription, stuff like that. And then once you're set up, you're going to be spending 99% of your time in the app.blogpronto.com, which we'll look at here. So in that email, you're going to see a button that tells you to finish setting up your account. If you click that, you'll be taken to this page where it's going to ask you your name, your email, and your password to create your editor account. So an important piece to keep in mind is this email needs to be the exact same as this email here. That's how I match on the back end, like which posts are going to who. So definitely important to keep those the same. What I ultimately recommend doing is just keep your email and password the same in between the two and save it in like a password manager. It makes it super easy to just not have to remember two passwords and two emails. But yep, so go ahead and fill this out, and I already have the account set up, so pretend I'm clicking the create account, but I'm going to the app, and let's get signed in here. Okay, so you should be at this point where you're set up here. You're set up in the BlogPronto account section, and you are ready to go over to your Bubble application. So this is, for reference, just a freshly spun up Bubble app, nothing too special about it. But what you do need to do in your existing app is go to settings, go to API, and you need to be on a starter plan and be able to enable workflow API and backend workflows. If you're not on a starter plan, you can go to the Bubble dashboard and more often than not get a free 14-day trial to be able to expose these backend workflows, which are key for BlogPronto to work. But you'll go ahead and click that to expose your workflow API, and you're Also, real quick, recommend, this is just a security thing, but usually on all my apps, I always hide Swagger API documentation access. So like your APIs aren't just public to everyone. So check that. It's not checked by default. Okay, so yeah, so you have backend workflows available to you now. You have your account, and essentially at this point, like the next step we're working towards, which I'll have in the next video, is you need to set up your endpoints to where when you're publishing blog posts in here, when you're scheduling them, when you're publishing and unpublishing, when you're deleting them, all that stuff. When all of that happens, it needs to connect to your Bubble app through here. So we do that through these endpoints. What I'll detail that in the next video, but the setup step that's needed now is for you to go into your Bubble app and create the blog post data type. So I'll share a link below in the video to where you can just open this and copy and paste all these different pieces of information. But I won't touch on all of them, but these are the awesome just info you have with each blog post at your disposal that you can kind of just mold to whatever your use case is. Stuff like featured images, special SEO descriptions that are set by you, the main pieces like the post title, the post ID, and the post HTML. And well, it seems simple. The created at dates and the update dates, those are all things that were took a lot of modification to make it work with Bubble. Yeah, so just copy and paste all these with this exact setup to get ready for your endpoints. And then lastly, the last piece is going to be to install the BlogPronto plugin here. What this does is it creates a like custom BlogPronto HTML element that I created, so where your blog posts basically looks beautiful on the front end. This is a key piece to be able to do that. Hundreds and hundreds of lines of styles, updated, adjusted by me to where it all just works easily. So you'll just drag that on there and makes it super easy. Yeah, so you got the plugin, you got the workflows enabled, you have your accounts. Go ahead and head over to the next video to see how I set up my API endpoints to where you can start getting blog posts on your site.